nights became so complicated. Can't recall my mornings, everything is fading. Maybe this is karma, definition of J.
Allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, scholarship, and research. Fair use is a use permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. Non-profit, educational, or personal use tips the balance in favor of fair use.
Hey guys, welcome to my channel. Welcome to another video. Please let me know that you are able to hear me. As you come in, if you will, let me know that you can see and hear. Hey, Dr. A. I hope everybody has had a great couple of days. I know I've been MIA. Trying to get back into the swing of things. Let's see. I hope you are still hearing me. I don't know why it seems like my audio is not working. As y'all come in, just drop a green heart if you hear. Anyway, guys, I thank you guys so very much for taking the time this morning to, hey, Erica, hi, and welcome to the live. Thank you so much for taking the time to come check us out. Like I said, I am out of town, came down here. Um, a couple of things happened, so I wasn't feeling my best. Took a break from being online just try to get things together. So my trip is coming to an end. I'll be going home tomorrow. And so at that point, we'll hopefully get a more regular schedule back together. But anyway, guys, I just wanted to take a few minutes and come in here, chop it up with you all, see how everyone is doing, and do a little conversation because I've been getting caught up. When I say I took a break, I mean I hadn't even been paying attention to the things that have been going on online. So a lot of the things that have been happening, I was unable to I wasn't privy to, let me say that. So, I know that Peach had a lot going on, that for Thanksgiving she went over to Orlando. I was interested in learning how all of that was going. And I guess we're starting to see it because of the drama that has unfolded. I think it's crazy how she just can't get along with no damn body. I mean, that is just a mess in my opinion. And I've just never seen such. It's like, ugh, what the hell is going on? Now, I want to ask, we're going to start the conversation out by me asking this question. We just jumping right on into it, y'all. We ain't doing no, we'll be back to our regular, um, Mish Mob, person of the channel and all the things. I'm working with some fragile Wi-Fi here. So I just want to while things are going good with the stream, and hopefully it is, I just want to go ahead and get into the conversation and let's just, go from there. But like I said, they were saying that she got into it with Ann Riley. Now, I did see that there were two companies who were supposed to feed her and her family, which it seemed like one of the companies fed uh, some event that she was doing. And then maybe they were trying to do some kind of video. But anyway, somebody fed the event, and I'm assuming that the other company paid her to cook, maybe cook at the house where the kids were. Interested in how Wood feels just sitting at home. Because, she made the point of saying that she had rented a hotel, that she rented a house, and she rented a content house as well as where they stayed. So that's like three, four different locations. So with all of that being the case, it's like, kudos to you, uh, for being able to afford all of that. But when you think about it, I just rented a house for a week. I mean, and renting, well, it wasn't a week. I had an Airbnb for several days, and it wasn't like uberly expensive to the point that, how she's like, I'm rich, I got this, I got that. Hey, KN. But yeah, so she's trying to make it like because she rented the three locations, um, that it made things, um, so different. I told y'all I do this in real life. I got money, three locations. It's not money. It's $100 a day for a hotel. Let's just maybe 150. The That's probably uh, then you have the place where the family was. Now that probably was about 2, 3 grand easy, especially if they were up there about 5 days. So with that, what, 2, 3 grand? But this is a woman who alleges to um she alleges to 20K a month. And then she had headphones throwing money at her, 300 a pop. 10 people paying her was $3,000. So I say all of this not to um, say that she don't make money, because it goes without saying she definitely does. Now I haven't looked at her views and things of that nature in quite some time, but whatever the case may be, again, she should be making 20K at this point with the type of audience that she has. She should be able to make that kind of money. So that's just that on that. But tell me what you guys think. Do you guys feel, because one of the things that was said uh, was that the lady who Ann Riley stole her chain. I don't believe that. Do y'all think that's true? Let me see if somebody else. I see y'all coming in. Uh, but I'm wondering if somebody else is alive. Because I don't have very many people on here. I know I didn't give you guys much notice and I do apologize for that. But do you guys really think that somebody stole her chain? It's also been said that her husband has something to do with the beef with the Ann Riley lady, which I doubt it. A lot of people will jump on that because it's a problematic situation and it's something that will bring views, but I really don't think that's the case. Let me know that you guys are still hearing me. And the audio and video is clear. I'm just concerned because I've had such an awful, the last 2 days, the internet has been really bad. I was actually going to go live last night, but I just could not sustain good internet. So it's really concerning me. That's why I'm asking you guys. Like right now, it doesn't even look like I have good internet. I don't watch her, but from what I can see, she does what she can to get engagement. It was going in and out. I hear you now. Okay. So that makes sense also as to why a lot of people aren't on here is because they probably came in and the audio wasn't the best. But like I said, guys, I wanted to come on here and just touch bases because I hadn't been on here in quite some time. I wanted to thank those of you who reached out. I know that I have a core group of people who are very, dedicated to the channel, and I appreciate every last one of you. But with those, I appreciate the fact that you guys reached out. That kind of stuff really makes you feel good, especially when you're kind of under the weather. So I wanted to touch bases on that. Also, while I was down, I had the opportunity to connect with someone in the who's a good friend and also in the financial services industry. And they do uh, projects and do a lot of crypto purchasing. Those of you who have been around, I spoke on that a lot. Just that I was embarking on a new journey via crypto, and that with that, that I was excited and I was going to tell you guys about it, and I do still plan on doing that. Um, so that was one thing. But like I said, I just wanted to touch bases. I have been trying to get caught up on some of the stuff that the people that we talk about have been doing. So that's why I brought up Peach McIntyre. The fact that she just got into it, so-called got into it with Ann Riley, the girl who she was getting the um, allegedly it had to do with Wood, which I doubted because how could Wood and Peach both be there at the scene and um he be in earshot or whatever with the people in the Airbnb when they have all those kids there. We know that they don't have a nanny. Peach said she doesn't, and why. And she said that's why she decided to let her kids go to daycare because she didn't want to bring a woman in the home. But whatever the case is, um, there's no way that he could have been there. So the conflict probably was with some of the people having issues with the hair, which when you think about that, it still kind of makes no sense. And the reason I say that, the hair is being put in peach head, right? If Ann Riley is making a lot of money with her wigs, people buying her wigs, and from there, um, where would they have the opportunity to complain and it get out there? Now they can make videos on their social media about the wig that they purchased from Anne, but how would it get back into a drama unfolding with Anne and Peach? Like, does that make sense to you? Hey, sweet Nika, you said I heard it wasn't true that it's all for views. You know, could that be the case? It could be, Nika. It could definitely be all for views. And it could be that because, like you said, Peach is not, hey boo, she's not on social media anymore, right? I mean, on TikTok. That is where her biggest footprint is. So she has to consistently do something dramatic in nature in order to get her videos on TikTok. Now, let me be honest. I see people posting stuff from Peach. So it's like I don't know what to believe when they say she's banned again on TikTok. I really feel like all of those accounts that she spent that day making are over there and that she runs them in a way that it would allude to the fact that they're not her, but I think she still has an access over there. Now it's stupid that she keeps putting herself in a position to get blocked, but it is what it is. That's Peach. But whatever the case is, it could very well be for views. Um, because so you guys were there. You had, they say Ann Riley was inviting people to her spot that Peach had rented. Now, the question is, did Ann put in on the Airbnb? If she put in on the Airbnb, I'm sorry, she had a right to invite people. But if she didn't put in on the Airbnb, then okay, that makes sense that, Peach would feel away. Now, let's be honest. The video that they showed with Ann and Peach in the Airbnb, Peach is not a social person. So she did look odd. I mean, I'm going to be honest about that. She looked odd, but hell, she is odd. Let's just be real about it. So it kind of is what it is on that. She was trying to dance, she was trying to do all of these things. And if y'all notice, any drama that Peaches has since she's been doing this stuff on uh with these, meeting the hairstylist and all of this, baby, her whole attitude is different. Now, it was different when Peach wasn't in constant contact with people. She had all that damn mouth. But now that she is in a position that, people can reach out and touch her, you notice her whole aura is different. Peach is trying to act normal because she realizes that being the asshole that she tries to be all the time and keeping her social media presence and her social media money up, it's not sustainable. It's just not. And so she definitely has to do something to try to make a change in uh, what she's got going on. She's got to consistently do something to change the trajectory of what she's got going on. So um, that's why she's acting like she got some damn sense because all she has to do is tell people where she's going to be, and somebody that she's talked crap about or whatever can reach out and touch her. Even with this Ann Riley thing, like, um, one of the videos I saw, Ann Riley almost looked like she was a damn security guard at the door. The whole setup is weird. Peach trying to change the way she's making money. It's smart, but it's still weird, especially because, She's not social. I think she needs to work harder on that. But one thing I'm gonna say, baby, she's been getting them damn hairstyles done, and it looks amazing. I think she is doing this not only finding a quick way to bring money in. She doesn't have to worry about the website. She's probably had too many chargebacks, and she may not even be able to process on her website anymore. Because to be honest with you, reaching out and meeting people, hey Lakeisha, reaching out to meet people the way she is very unsafe. She's meeting people with cash, and so let's say for instance she meets 10 people that's paying her $400. That's 4 grand that she'll be sitting there with in her hands. Like that, she just ain't smart. So with that being the case, she needs to figure out how she gonna work that out. She's gonna have to figure out how she's gonna work that out. I don't know, guys, but we're going to go deeper into it. We're going to do a deep dive update with her. I don't think it's safe to be meeting people with that type of money. It would be much easier for her to have people pay her on the website. But see, if they pay her cash, the only thing that really kept going across my mind was if she gets paid by cash, then uh, it allows her to skip out on the obligation, pay people back when she wants them to, um, handle things in whatever way she wants them to. Now, it doesn't seem, I did a video before my hiatus talking about a lady who said she was scammed by Peach. But quite frankly, first I thought it was for real. But then I started thinking, I don't know, this shit don't look too real. So with that being the case, it's like I don't know if the shit was real or not. But what I do know is Peach is definitely trying to do different things. And as a content creator and a mother with, such a high uh cost cost of living, I guess I would say, it makes sense why she's doing it because that is a lot. You know, she's got this high cost of living and she has to consistently worry about paying her bills. Not now, but her first child just turned 18. But hell, she's got kids that ain't even one yet. The twins are just about to be one. She got a lot of years to have her kids relying on her still. Then she has what's his name? I was gonna say Cash, but Choice. Then she has Choicey, and with Choice in the house, I mean, hell, he probably ain't going nowhere no time soon because I don't even think she's letting him go to school and even get, the skills to maintain a self existence. He don't know have autism can learn to read, they can learn to function normally and all the things. So it doesn't have to be the way it is. She's choosing it to be the way it is. And I mean, that's that and that if that's what she wants. Her child, her life, her situation. But she's got a lot on her shoulders. And it's smart if she is finally starting to put herself in a position that she is thinking smarter and thinking about the future. But I don't know. I don't know where things gonna go with that, but we're definitely gonna look more into it. Now, there was a few other things that I wanted to mention here. I haven't seen you guys make any comments about any of the things. think about the situation with what the heck is the girl's name? Portia. What do y'all think about Portia coming out saying, well, not saying anything, but exposing that she has a girlfriend? Has anybody seen that? And what do y'all think about it? Because that shit caught me off guard. It's like, is that just a phase people go through? Or do the celebrities have to get like something to where is they turn to do certain things? Cause like this shit is crazy to me. What do y'all think about that? I know it ain't very many of y'all on here, but for those of y'all who are in the chat, y'all let me know what y'all think about that shit. What do y'all think about Portia having a doggone girlfriend? I'm shocked. I never saw that coming. I never saw a situation to where Portia would be with a woman. I just didn't. And then a lot of the people who come out as, I guess, bi, because she's been married twice, that don't mean that she didn't change her sexuality, but also these women who come out with this situation. Most of these women that come out with this situation, it's like, girl, like, what's really going on? Why do y'all do that when y'all have kids? I mean, what is the kid thing? Now, sexuality isn't even something to be discussed with, to be discussed when it comes to kids, but at the same time, I don't know. You're trying to teach your children certain things. They're going to learn all about, what's going on in the world soon enough. I mean, how does she sit her daughter down and have that conversation? What is the conversation? I need Portia not be afraid to be alone for a minute. I'm with you, KN. That makes sense to me. Like, girl. That's all I can say is girl. I'm shocked. They do not look like they are really in a relationship. It looks fake to me, although it not, probably is not. But it's just, oh my lord, I was really shocked. That's really all I can say is I'm damn shocked. You know, shocked. Anyway, but yeah, I just wanted to ask y'all about that. What did y'all think about that? Also, remember Simon right after? Yeah, she was. She was with Simon. Then wait a minute. Okay, she was with her first husband. Then Dennis. Then Simon, and now a woman. Like, baby, take a break. Have a seat for a minute. Good Lord. There's a lot going on. It really is. So again, I agree with you. He just needs to have a seat. So I was about to say something else and I wanted to ask you guys what y'all thought. So we uh and uh let me pull them up on here. What do y'all think about Keontae has finally shown us baby Clover. She is freaking adorable. And I want to know you guys' thoughts. Those of you who watch him or watch us, like, what are your thoughts? What are your thoughts about her? We already kind of had a sneak peek And quite frankly, from the sneak peek to seeing her, them bring her out and all the things, it's like, she did look exactly because obviously we caught a clip from him showing the video, but that's never going to be pristine the way that it should be. So, but she's adorable. I wish I would have had a picture available. I would have put it up here. But yeah, she is absolutely adorable. And um I saw that he put up a video talking about a little short talking about she hates that my baby looks like me. It's like once you look at her, she looks like dad, then you look at her, she looks like mom. But when he said that, I looked at her again and she does favor her daddy. Hey, just me, Douglas. Oh, you feel like that's what it is? You know what, just me, you may be right because now you notice in them pictures Portia put out, she did not kiss the woman. She showed them hugging, but yeah, it was no real intimacy. That's why I said it looked fake. Yeah, she did get with Simon right after Dennis. But yeah, you right, just me. It looked fake. It really did. And for her sake, I hope it's fake. To me, it just messes up her whole brand, her identity, her everything. Like, that's just not, no, just no. That's all I can say is just no. But whatever the case is, I am hoping for the best for her. And I hope, she really ain't. I'm gonna be honest. So we was talking about Keontae. We're gonna get caught up on them as well. Now I haven't seen Tanea, which obviously I guess Tanea is not going to say anything about the fact that he is with a woman. I mean, not with the woman. I done mixed up the stories. He's not gonna say anything about. I mean, she's not gonna say anything about Keontae putting a picture up. But I don't know. What do y'all think? Would she? Would she have something to say about? Would Tanea have something to say about the baby? Because really, all she can say is the baby cute. And how many of y'all think that he's gonna keep that baby, keep the boys when she delivers? And do y'all think she's gonna need her mother and her mother come through? Tell me what y'all think. Cause I just don't see this situation working out good for Tanea. Cause it don't seem like she got no money. It just don't seem like she got nobody in her world. So I'm just shocked. I will say this though, baby, her people be gifting her. I'll give them that much. She be having a bunch of damn money. What do y'all think about Krishan Rock and you know Blueface did an interview and they asked him details about baby Krishan. And he said that there's nothing wrong with the baby. He also said that he's not blind and that the only issues that he has is that his mother's not putting the work into him, like talking to him, helping him meet his milestones and things like that. And that's why he's like he is. What do you guys think about that? I was sitting here looking at a picture of her. It's supposed to be um It's supposed to be them for Thanksgiving. Now I don't know where they are because he looked like he got. Oh, they're on somebody's beach. But she apparently it was just him and her. And quite frankly, I feel like I am gonna say this. This is my opinion. Um, if Krishan has put him in a position that he is that far behind, if he is that far behind and Krishan put him in that position, I feel like CPS needs to intervene because that is absolutely awful. It's just, it's neglect, if that's true. And she put the video that she put up, the baby is sitting in the front seat. Now, I don't know if she drove with him in the front seat, but I mean, he was in the front seat though. And, she barely combed the baby head. Um, and apparently she's now keeping him from Blueface, which I mean, the story that they put out on the streets is that Blueface's daddy tried to swab the baby and that he tried to sneak and do it. So with that being the case, I mean, I would feel some type of way too if I feel like you was plotting on me and I was right there. Even if they did swab the baby, uh, they shouldn't have shown video of that, number one. And number two, once they got the DNA, they should have informed her of their intentions. I mean, just really, like, come on now. That's crazy. But I guess that's how celebs work. It was something else I wanted to ask you guys about. I know we talked about Portia, we talked about Keontae, and baby Clover, which I should say Keontae, baby Clover, and Alana, because that's the real family there. And we talked about Portia and her girlfriend. We also covered Krishan Rock and her baby. Let me make sure I ain't miss no. I don't want to miss any of y'all comments. I know the internet is probably like, girl, where you been? We ain't sending nobody over there because I sure don't see a lot of notifications going out. I can't remember the last time my live was my chat was this small, but hey, I guess I gotta get back to work. Hey Jasmine. I hope you're doing well, love. I'm doing great. Oh, it was something else I did want to cover with you guys. I did an update not too long ago with Peyton. Gonna pull her on the screen. Hold on, y'all. Okay, I got her up there. So, yeah, let's do the Peyton update. So, Peyton has not been on her. Now, I don't know if she's put up a video in the last 3 days, but prior to that, she kind of went MIA to kind of be, I guess, zen with herself. I was told that I was blind, that she does actually have a court case out there and that I just didn't see it, that it's all over Texas. So I'm just going to say, okay. But the real thing I wanted to discuss when it comes to her, she did do a video for one of her PayPals who sent her a product to use for her daughter's hair. The video was put up a few days ago, not on Peyton's social media, but it was on her actual PayPal social media, which is a business owner. I can't remember the name of the product, but it was similar to an edge control. And she said her daughter has really wavy hair and it was a good product. So um, I just thought I'd mention that because I saw it and I know a lot of people had been on the "Where's Peyton Charles" type of thing. We're still waiting to see the outcome of all of the lawsuits that she's filed against all the content creators. But I just thought I would mention that because I felt it was worth mentioning. Anyway, guys, that's pretty much all I had. I just wanted to pop on here and touch bases. If I can go live later tonight for a full reaction, I will. Otherwise, we will just reconvene once I get where I have some solid internet. I'm hoping that this video does okay. Maybe if so, I'm still gonna try to go live tonight anyway. I have 3 bars. I'm supposed to be on Wi-Fi, but the Wi-Fi does not is not connecting. So I hate to try to use my hotspot because obviously that's going to use a lot of data, but I will still try to go live tonight and we'll go from there. Thank you guys who jumped on here. I really appreciate y'all. And I feel much better. Again, I appreciate all of you who reached out, sent me messages, etc. Don't forget also, if you have some new information that you want us to cover, let me know. Um, we're also going to do an update on Brene. There's some new filings that have happened. Her bank statements have been made a part of the case, which means they're now public record, obviously redacted. So people have been discussing that. So we'll discuss that later on today. And that's pretty much it. Thank you guys for checking in. Those of you who have, be sure to like the video. Be sure to share the video, and I will see you guys later. Also, guys, tonight we're going to talk about Tamar, Funky Dineva, and Mandisi. I forgot to mention that, but we'll talk about that and Brene on tonight's live, okay? Hopefully, everything went live with this one. I'm going to listen to it, and if it sounds good, we're going to go for the gusto tonight, okay? See you guys in the next one. Bye.